The rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. It's the first game in the month of June between the Toronto Blue Jays and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Striding into the box, Bo Bichette, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Three and 0 now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. And the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Edman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
He's set and the pitch. Adam Eaton comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Hyun-Jin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Digging in now, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Ryu has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
But this will be speared at 3rd, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the delivery. Hops this one up. Shaw has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes.
Ball 2.
Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats, and on 10 occasions he's been a strikeout victim. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now.
The right fielder, number 50.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Grichuk.
Now it's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Reese McGuire waits on deck. .3-0 pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
The count is full, 3-2.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Batting 7. The catcher.
Stepping in now,
Number
Reese
10.
McGuire. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8. The left fielder.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Teoscar Hernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Carpenter has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 99. Hyun-Jin Ryu.
Ready now, Hyun-Jin Ryu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here it is on 3-1. And it's full now, 3-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
No, inside.
On he pops it up. Guerrero over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ryu, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
3-0 now. Lane Thomas will be next. The 3-0 pitch. One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth. The center fielder, Thomas.
So digging in now, Lane Thomas will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Bo Bichette. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Got to count 0-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Now that.
So the base is empty here with one away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Ball one.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out with the man at first. And he misses with it, 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top 2-0. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. first offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Leader.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball one. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. This is foul right side. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Wieters is retired, 2 down now. Standing in, Jack Flaherty. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Reyes steps into his windup. First pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here comes Ryu, 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Travis Shaw.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Shaw stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Riding in once again, Rendell Grichuk. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ripped down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's inside. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Colton Wong now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Out in front of it, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. Guerrero in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy Edman.
In now, Tommy Edman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. To short, hit hard, scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, making it an even 250 for his career. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The third baseman, number 20. Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. We played 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Tyler Webb, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 30, Tyler Webb.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hyun-Jin Ryu. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
The 2-2.
Got a full count.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Three-2 pitch, and he misses with it. Ball 4, and a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in once again, Bo Bichette. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now is Adam Eaton as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled off. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Lourdes Gurriel will be next. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now batting, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's set. Here it comes.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Back goes Thomas. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's well foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Jays lead it 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding in, Tyler O'Neill. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The center fielder, number 35, Lane Thomas.
So stepping in, Lane Thomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 48, Harrison Bader.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Ryu looks in. First pitch on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
Randall Grichuk.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard. Foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 10.
Ready for another shot now. Reese McGuire 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So coming to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now to the plate, Matt Wieters. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Lays off 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 30, Webb.
Yadier Molina will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. 0-1 the count to Molina. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Molina, a native of Puerto Rico. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player, so hats off to him.
Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. He's set and the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy Edman.
At the plate, Tommy Edman, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ryu comes set and delivers. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Number 62 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 62.
7th inning ready to roll, and so here's the pitcher now, Hyun-Jin Ryu, the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Bichette.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 home.
Nope.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as the lead remains 3-1. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Bichette's got it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1.
Aye. Can't lose, ball.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. Shaw fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
New
please.
pitcher to tell you about, and it's a
Now
guy
pitching
drafted
for
number
Cardinals.
6 overall out of North
Number
Carolina in
21.
2006, the
Andrew.
6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Ready to begin the 8th, and next
Leading off
it'll be
the
the
season,
outfielder, Adam
The
Eaton.
center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Damn.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Miller, a native Floridian. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
And 3 balls, 1 strike. We got a full
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Stepping into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Ready with the 1-1.
Ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bader is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randall Griffith.
Randall Grichuk will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Runner!
On the move is Eaton. Slow roller left side. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Reese McGuire is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch, and this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, and it's still 3-1. Stepping up now, Lane Thomas. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hang on.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1. Grounded to short. He's right there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Matt Wieters.
So striding in, Matt Wieters. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ryu looks in. Here's the first pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out towards shallow right. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Gant will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Justin Turner will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
So now to the plate, Hyun-Jin Ryu. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bo Bichette.
Runner at second, 1 away, and into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1 out and a runner on second base. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. and why bother with a swing like that? It's 3-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Here's the first pitch to him. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Turner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing further in the Toronto ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Redbirds. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Ken Giles comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And they're going to get one back, and maybe both, as this is down for extra bases. Wong ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
I guess that's what you call a one-man gang. Blasted a home run earlier in the game and gets the double this time around. If he can get a little help from his friends, they could do some serious damage.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Brad Miller will come on now and pinch run here. So stepping in, Tyler O'Neill, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there, as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Lane Thomas, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Count still full, 3-2. Oh, and it misses, ball 4. So just like that, this ball game is tied.
Now batting, number 4.
Paul DeYoung will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 11, Paul DeYoung.
In there, strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. Brad Miller will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Number 15.
Alex Reyes takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 29. Alex Reyes.
We are into extra innings, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
Here's the pitch. Popped up. Miller has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Gurriel.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Turner in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis Shaw. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Randall Griffin.
Here's Randall Gritcher as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, Matt Wieters. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The catcher, Matt Wieters.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Bichette gathers it in, and there's one down now. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
And in game 1 of this series, it sure doesn't hurt that you make the closer come in, and he threw a ton of pitches. It's possible he might not be available going forward.
One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel. It's short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Colton Wong will stand in. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. This one skied out toward right. Gritcha is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So they're held in check here this half of the inning, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. 11th inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Number 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And if you start wondering what's left on the Toronto bench, there you go right there. We'll see if they think about making a move. Kevin Biggio will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Bo Bichette. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Anthony Bass takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Anthony Bass.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swings through it for strike number 2. to the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Alex Reyes earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.